my feet. Wanna drink my wine. Wanna move 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 my feet. Wanna move my feet. Wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet. Wanna drink my wine. Wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet. 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 Wanna drink my wine.
Hello guys, and welcome back to Monaco. It's been a little while actually. It's been a little while since I've actually loaded up the Monaco save. So yeah, it took a little while to change over some of the theme settings, etc. Obviously I've been moving things around with the new series, so that's obviously changed a little bit. Hey Mute Kami, welcome. And welcome everyone else who was in the chat before we started. Good to see some similar faces and some new faces as well, which is great. So yeah, I thought I would do a stream today because, well, one, I haven't done one for a little while, and secondly, the UK is about to have a huge, well, I say huge for the UK, it's a big heat wave. So I thought I'd better get a stream in now in case I melt and I can't make any more videos. So yeah, this could be the last time you ever see Monaco, you never know. But today we are going to work on something that people have asked for a lot recently. So I did start this off a little bit already. A few weeks back I put down the stadium. Part of the training ground here has been put down as well. So we have started things already for the stadium. So hopefully we can get this done. The plan is to get the main stadium done for the next episode of Project Monaco. That's the goal. I'll try not to just annoy me, folks. I'll try not to. But yeah, how is everyone? It's been a little while. What's the weather like there? It's 33 degrees in Hungary. Blah. 33 degrees, that's insane, especially for us. At the moment today, it's only been 26, I believe, 26, 27, but tomorrow is going to be 33, and the day after that is going to be something like 37, which is just insane. Insane for us. It's not good. Hey Arcos, welcome. Good to see you streaming. It's good to be back. It is. It's really good to be back. So, yeah, so it's been a little while, hasn't it? A little while since the Monaco episode went out. The last time you would have seen a Monaco episode, I think we worked on a lot of the main core and the road system. So the game is getting a little bit laggy now, as everyone can expect. But in terms of, filming cinematics and playing the game, moving things around, it's fine. It's not an issue. It's cold and raining in Denmark. You're not going to get any of this heat as well then, Fox? I thought everyone was going to have a bit of heat over the next few days. I thought you lived in Denmark, not UK. No, I'm based very close to London. Never been to Denmark actually. Right. So, I've now got a decent setup as well in the new place. I've now managed to get myself 3 screens, so I shouldn't miss much that happens on the chat and in general, which is good. Confused. Why are you confused, Fox? It's a joke, it's always raining. That is true. It is always raining in the UK. Okay, so I need to kind of get my head around this and what we're going to work on. A bit next week, but I'm going to Berlin. Oh, nice. North or south of London? Marky, I am the north side of London, in Hertfordshire. Just come, I'll show you around. What, to come to, what, to Denmark? No, I'm getting confused now. Fox, where are you from? You're from Denmark, aren't you? Oh, I see. Okay, I get you, folks. I get you. Okay, so this building, this stadium, has been built by a creator. And I did kind of make the track and field up myself, which is quite difficult to do. It's not perfect, but, well, it is what it is, isn't it? Excuse me, but how is this working? Are you streaming to YouTube as well? Because I don't see people chatting on Twitch. Yes, Mute. Yeah, I'm streaming on both platforms. I've you should be able to see the chat on the screen, so you'll see when people are talking from Facebook, and when people are talking from YouTube, the little YouTube red button appears, and Twitch is obviously the Twitch one as well. Marky, I'm from Hertfordshire, no way, live in Watford. Okay, I'm not a million miles away from Watford. That's interesting. Denmark, yeah, folks. If I ever do venture over to Denmark, I'll definitely hook you up, and you can give me a tour of what there is. After Monaco, you could probably reclaim several nations. That's a good idea, Alex. We could do that. Very good. Yep. I'm not sure when Monaco will finish, or if it'll finish, and how it's going to finish. But when I have done Monaco, obviously the new series, the UK series, the Isle of Wight, will be continuing for many more months, I imagine. There's a lot to do on that. But then after that, I will be looking for some other new ideas for projects. So I'm always welcome to hear new ideas. What's your Twitch? I'll host you. Fox, my Twitch is... good question. It is just pubgaming _YT for YouTube. YT. Gonna show you Christiania. What is that? Cool stadium. Yeah, the stadium is really nice. I do like it, and the model is actually quite a nice one. It's not terrible. I'm not too happy about the roof style, the textures used in the roof, but overall it's a very nice stadium, very well put together. And thank you for the host, Fox. Thank you, and the follow as well. Very pleased. Very nice of you. I figured out how to use the racetrack assets and rows. Not sure if I remember you, Pogs, but I asked you. Yes, I do remember that now, Cammy. That's good. Have you got any screenshots of that now, or have you not quite finished what you're doing? Right, okay. I better start building, haven't I? That's kind of the hellos and welcomes and all that. I have got the fan on because it is a bit stuffy here today because of the weather. So if the microphone sounds dodgy, let me know and I'll turn the fan down or off. So let me know on that front. Okay, so I'm just going to bring up on my other screen the stadium. So, right, okay, so let's start from here. So guys, whilst you're all in here chatting away, let me know, what countries are you from? We already know that we got a Denmark viewer here. Fox. No, unfortunately, because I have the new i70, so I did clean the windows, so pretty much lost it. Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks. At least you know how to do it from now onwards. You kind of, it's obviously annoying having to start again in these situations, but, It's a free town, lots of the grid alert. Military base got taken on my hippies. Oh, interesting. That sounds a unique sort of place to take me. But no, I'm all there for culture, etc., and seeing new things. So yeah. Alex is from USA, nice. UK, nice. It's always interesting to see who is watching from where. I always find that fascinating to see who's about. So what I did here, over here, there's a part of the stadium that kind of goes over the road. So I've kind of had to use the procedural objects to combine, I think 3, maybe 4 buildings here to create the sort of tunnel that there is in this area. And I might just continue this section here actually, because that's why I put this building here. So let's put a few more of these down. Okay, so these basically follow this path along here. And I should really record at the same time here, shouldn't I? So let's do that. Let's copy this. I'm not really satisfied with it because the game does not scale well. Didn't even use full cores, but pretty much game again. Yeah, well, it's one of those things, isn't it, Cammy? There's situations where you do something like when I upgraded to 32 gigs of RAM, the game felt so much better, but it's all dependent, really, isn't it? Sometimes the game itself isn't obviously optimized to be played at this degree, which doesn't help us when we're playing. But you know, we just got to deal with it as we can, really. Okay, folks. Hey, username. Welcome. Okay, so we're just gonna sort of mash a few buildings together here, because we're not gonna be able to recreate exactly as I can see what it is on the screen. So we're just gonna mess around a little bit here. Okay, so we've got these houses here. The roundabout goes there. I think I kind of made this roundabout a little bit in the wrong place. Well, I don't know actually. Kind of goes, yeah, it's a bit out of shape. Let's move this across. Or is that roundabout? I get so confused when you're building something like for like and you're kind of trying to copy what there is on screen. It does sometimes cause issues. So that's that roundabout there. That's that bit. This comes up to this, so that's that mini roundabout. I've only got 3k assets, 80 mods. Wink, wink. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? I don't even know what I'm up to. Monaco has a lot of mods and assets. The new series, I cut down quite a lot. One, because I didn't need to have so much, and two, I just wanted to have a cleaner build, or cleaner platform to be working on. Alright, I'm going to zoom in here. So basically, this goes to there, and then there's some more buildings this way. So we're going to use a combination. Why aren't you affiliate on Twitch? Can't donate bits or subs you. Fox, I've been offered to be an affiliate, but then that means I can't also stream on YouTube. And I'm kind of in that position at the moment where I have a lot of viewers from YouTube, from the series that I do on YouTube, but also there's people who just watch on Twitch. So I'm kind of just leaving it as that for now, so I can do it on both. It's sad. It is sad, yeah. you can. I mean, if you wanted to donate in some way, you can donate on Streamlabs stuff, or you can jump on and join the Patreon, get sort of access to the videos before they're released, etc., etc. So there's other ways you can support me if you want to. Yeah, well, it's one of those things, isn't it? Like, there's people who just only go onto Twitch, and I don't want to obviously leave those guys out. It's hard to define which platform I'm stronger on in that sense. What's up with the UK project though? That was interesting. It's still going on, Cammy. It's still going on. The UK project is going strong. I don't know if you caught the last episode. We worked on the Osborne house, which is recreated by Mac Welshman. A very interesting building, which is now in the workshop for you guys to all enjoy yourself. So I will be doing a Monaco episode for this weekend, which will be based on what you're seeing here today as well. And then we'll go back to the Isle of Wight UK series. So it's going to be sort of back and forth sort of venture on those. Right, so I'm having to double up quite a lot on these buildings to get the look that I want. I assume all the volumes are okay, guys, in terms of the music, sound, and my voice, because as I say, I haven't done it for a while, the stream, so I wasn't too sure if the settings would have stayed the same or decided to break on me. You know what it's like. Oh, no, let's add that one as well. Is the music not working? There we go. Is that on now? I must have turned all the way down earlier. Good. Okay, cheers, Arcos. Yeah, I always like to have a little bit of music in the background. It stops people getting bored of my British accent, doesn't it? Right, okay, so we'll put that one there. I think what we'll do is we'll move these two Can we get those in? Actually, no, we'll leave it like that. It looks quite nice. Let's do that. Copy. I'll put another one there. Love the accent. Cheers, Fox. I think I missed that, to be honest. I don't watch YouTube because it's getting ridiculous with the ads. I don't mind watching them. YouTubers, double 30 seconds ads. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it, Cammy? It's just one of those things. YouTube, obviously, it does have its advantages of having the ads because, like you say, it does help out the creators. And I mean, to be fair, I have them on there because that's what pays for the my license for what's it called, Premiere Pro. So that's what's paying for, you know, the ability of me to edit my videos, because that is like 30 or no, was it £25 a month? I think I pay for that. So, you know, it kind of pays for itself in that way and keeps me able to do the videos. But yeah, I do agree that some of them, there are a ridiculous amounts of what's it called, adverts that get thrown about, which isn't too pleasing for people to watch, is it? Okay, so these need to come a bit closer here. So I did find a few buildings that I thought would look good in this area. So let's try and see if we can get this, because these basically now turn and go and follow up this way. Okay, so hey Joseph, welcome to the stream. How are you? It's nice that we get to see the uncut version. Well, that's the thing, Fox, and that's what a lot of people have said to me recently. Someone actually commented the other day saying that could I slow down my my time lapses, and you know, I'd love to be able to do that, but the video would be way too long and people would just not bother watching it at all. So that's why I like doing these live streams, because you get to see how I personally build. You get to also, you know, give me your input, because it's you guys during these streams that really make this episode, or the episodes, come alive. Because, you know, I'm getting feedback from you, and you're the guys that are interested in watching my videos, so it's you know, fascinating that way round. Yeah, I don't mind it as long as it's beginning, but our videos have like 5. Yeah, I have seen some of those, Cammy. Yeah, I try and just put mine. I think do mine come at the start of the episode, the video? Not too sure how mine work actually. I think I always make it go at the start. I like the speed up. It's amazing to see how you build it. Yeah, that is true, Fox. I do enjoy watching other people's YouTube channels and watching how they do stuff as well. Interesting to see the sort of techniques that people have. 110 respect for that. Cheers, Fox. Alright. So that's that one in place. Guys, if you're new watching on Twitch as well, feel free to drop me a follow as well. It'll be much appreciated. I'm trying to build up both platforms as well to get a few more streams going. And obviously, you guys, if you're watching on YouTube, please hit the like button as well. Let me guess, you watch Strict Host. So I don't actually watch Strict, to be fair. I don't have a lot of time to watch a lot of YouTubers. There's only a couple that I watch all the time. And that's no disrespect to others. It's just I haven't got the time to watch everyone. I'm thinking I'm going to grab a beer to cool my head. Cammy, that sounds like an absolutely great idea. I've settled for a cup of tea and a pint of water here, but you know, each to their own, I guess. And I have got work tomorrow, so it's probably best I don't start on the alcohol. Right, let's bring this in a little bit. Okay, so that's basically this segment here. Finishes around this bit here. Bring out the whiskey, definitely. If you're going to get some of the Jamesons out, I will be keen to follow. Alright, so let's put this. So it's a bit of a gap here. It's not perfect, but if we do that, In Hungary, we drink a lot. I think that's quite common everywhere nowadays. Don't think we have that in Denmark. Oh, do you not? Well, it's an Irish whiskey, so not sure. I guess it's probably more popular in the UK rather than overseas. It's not a that popular, I guess. Okay, so that's that one down. I think this time we're gonna move that right up against here. Johnny Walker. Yeah, Johnny Walker is a good whiskey. The good thing about the Jameson's whiskey is it's cheap and it tastes really good with Coke. So it's a way around that. Now I'm going to put these ones in here actually, I think. Black Label, yes, now you're talking. That's the good stuff, that is. That is the good stuff. And did I see someone say they were from Berlin in the chat today? Oh, is it you, Fox, saying you was going to Berlin? Guess you don't know what Palinka is. If that's how it's pronounced, I don't know. Right, can we get a way of plopping this in here? Can I link in here? I'm not sure, Cammy. Try it. If you get told off, I'll tell the system off and repost it for you. I'm not sure if the links are all set up. As I say, it's been a little while since I loaded that up, but give it a go. Yeah, Nightbot might come for you, but if it does, I will slap its wrist and we'll carry on. If not, just private message me it if you can. Right, let's just put that one there. I think it worked. There we go. Did that work? Yep. You didn't get told off. It's all good. We're safe. Let's have a look what this is then. A fruit brandy. Okay. Interesting. Does sound quite nice, that does. Is it expensive? Is it a common drink that people always have down the pubs and bars, or is it not so popular? Is it quite a specialist taste? Right, so it's not, doesn't look too bad like that. I have 0.5 litres around 60 degrees. Can we get away? I want to have some windows on this side, so let's see if we can trick the game. Address. Oh, steal my friend's car. I've been in 2 days. Percent. Oh, 60%. Oh, damn. That's a proper drink, that is. It's the sort of drink that you can light yourself on fire with. I'm not sure we can get away with that. It looks a bit funny, doesn't it? We'll just do it there, just to add something different on this corner. Alright, so this gap here is a bit bigger than it should be. And there's all trees along here, so the angle's a little bit off here. So we could try and fix that. Let's see what we can do. Let's pick up these. The angle should be a bit more like this. Annoyingly, I've managed to select the road as well, which is a pain. Let's undo that. Let's go take off the nodes and segments. Let's copy these. Okay. I only need a few shots and party on. I can imagine Cammy, bloody hell. It's like a lethal weapon, it sounds like, that drink. Jeez. Let's do that. And then if we copy these, let's bring this. And then we'll plop that one in there. Push that there. So there's a bit of a gap. Can we get away with that? I think I'd rather have those together. Okay. Now that's a bit more of a angle that we need. So we can now bring this road in. Now we know what it needs to be. I wish I could give you a taste. I bet you'd. I wonder if they sell it locally around here. It's not one I've ever come across, but then I've not really looked for it, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Okay, so there's a big complex here. How much for you to send me a bottle? Fox is on it now. Fox wants some. Joseph, thanks for the follow. I somehow missed that. I think we've been talking about this sort of stuff too much. I'll send you a bottle of the snaps. It's utter shit. Utter shit in the sense of bad, or the utter shit as in the shit as in good? Alright. I think this needs to double up a little bit in this corner here. I was saying that these, I think we can redo. So it's good, nice. Tastes like shit, but it's 45%. So I may as well just drink some paint stripper, really, haven't I? If it tastes like shit. Sounds like that sort of a drink. Pretty cheaper as well. Right, so this kind of has like a little tea sort of look. I kind of want to do that. That all just about fits together. Drink itself is €15 for 0.5. That's not too bad. Okay, so let's put this over here. Homemade stuff. £8 for the snaps. Okay, it's not too bad, is it? £8 to get absolutely rat-arsed. We have vodka cheaper than that. Now these actually are Dutch buildings, these are, but they kind of work for this area. They do look quite similar to the building, so I think we'll just carry on with these buildings. Let's put another one here. We want to just join these bits up now. Let's go back here. Looks like Southern France. Well, the Southern France ain't a bad look-alike, because that's pretty much what we're building, isn't it? So that's all good. Seen buildings like that in Andorra. Okay, interesting. And that actually works out quite well, these bits here. So we'll leave that like that, I think. All my friends need to drink something with. Well, I think it's, yeah, I think with vodka. Vodka's one of those tastes that some people can't handle on their own. It is a sickly taste, isn't it? But if you're a fan of drinking it neat, then result really, because it's easier to neck or down a shot than drink it with like lemonade or something. Kind of takes you a lot longer to actually finish your drink, doesn't it? Just watch my drunk stream, Smirnoff clean. You do drunk streams, do you, Fox? Yeah, Joseph, these buildings, the ones that are placed down, are meant to be sort of Dutch-based buildings from what I recall. But as we all know, buildings are in all shapes and sizes. Cuboid, hello, welcome my friend, how are you? We currently talk about alcohol, so if you want to well, get involved, tell us your favourite drink, and then wish you had it in your hand right now. Right, that didn't actually work out that good, to be fair. Let's jump back. Why did that not copy? I think it's because these are not level. Cuboid is a red wine drinker. Nice. I have actually started drinking a little bit of wine, but it's a taste that I'm trying to get used to and enjoy. Just to sort of, you know, have something different to drink rather than the usual cider, beer, whiskey, etc. You went through that, yeah. I don't know where to start though with wine. There's so much choice. Like I looked when I first bought a bottle, which ended up being a bottle from Chile, I think it was. I tried it, and when it turned up, I was like, "Yes, can't wait for this." Had a little bit, and was like, "Well, that doesn't taste very nice." But it's just an acquired taste with wine, isn't it? You know, some of them do taste very different to one another, but yeah. For years, I had a sip. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was like, to be fair, Cuboid. But I found a few now that don't taste too bad. Which one did you try, Cuboid? Which was the one that changed your taste buds? Was there a certain one you can remember that done it for you, and you always have that one now? Start with the sweet ones. Yeah, I was looking for the sort of fruity, sweet sort of ones to start with. Admin will do a drunk CS on my Smurf. Alright, let's put some concrete down here. Right, so there's like a tree line across here. And I assume there's a pathway. It's quite hard to see because I think there is a path. Yeah, let's grab a path. Can't remember the name. I was in Florence and tried. Oh, local wine. Oh, nice. You do find when you have these random like local sort of drinks, you always wish you found out the name of it and you could buy it sort of from, you know, your hometown after. It's happened to me loads of times, but you kind of forget and just carry on. Alright, so there is a path here. Don't play. What's Face It? What's Face It? Am I behind with the times? So these, I'm guessing all of these pathways are basically... Yes, you are. Nice. I know I'm old, but not that old, am I? So I think this pathway is just leading up to each building here. So which one do we use? Was it this one? We'll just do a couple. We don't want to do too many. I can't really see where these all go, so we're just gonna have to guess a little bit here. Oh god, I hate when it does that. At least it's only one building. Let's copy that. Okay. So we're just going to put some trees around this. I don't want to detail this area too much because it's not going to be seen. So there's some palm trees and trees across here. Faces are platforms to compete against better players. If you're already highest rank in CSGO. Oh, that's why. It's because I don't play CSGO. Well, there we go then. Cheers, Carmy, as well. Thanks for letting me know. I never really got on the bandwagon of CS. I appreciate the game. I have some friends who play it competitively. It's a fun watch, I must say, but for me personally, it's not a game I've got into. Although I do smash it at Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2, the best Call of Duty ever, in my opinion. Let's hope the new one, which apparently is being built on the same mechanics as Modern Warfare 2, is actually similar to it, because then that could possibly be one of the better games that they've released as well. Been playing CS since the age of 7. I guess I started with Quake 3. Yeah, Quake 3 really nice to play. Pug, I demand to destroy you in it. Fox, come on. If you're saying you're good, then we should be teaming up with each other. We shouldn't be playing against each other. We should team up and just destroy everyone who plays the game. Although I do play on the PlayStation. So, yeah, that might be a hindrance if you're a PC gamer. I like how it's gone from being a cool series on YouTube and alcohol to CSGO. Yeah, that is true, Joseph. That is true. Yeah, for first-person shooters, I've always been console player. You know, I've always played console games in terms of, you know, my friends play it, and it's always been a good experience on consoles. But I'm always, you know, I am a PC gamer at heart as well. Right, let's get some. What do we want? We want some planters. So I don't know how people stream and talk and play the game successfully. I can only do one or the other, which is why it takes so long to build. Well, we don't really want that, do we? Have we got any... Same, always play consoles, mainly Xbox. To be fair, I've always been an Xbox player, but recently I switched over to PlayStation because one of my mates played a few games on PlayStation, and it was a good way to sort of keep in touch. So I kind of switched over, but the interface on the PlayStation is terrible, I must say. The sort of GUI side of things of the PlayStation console is absolutely horrific compared to the Xbox. But you know, playability. I'm one of those weirdos that I have an Xbox Elite controller, but I play the I kind of play the Xbox controller on the PlayStation, but don't tell anyone that. I'll teach you to be a streamer, my Panaman. I'm okay being a streamer. It's just when I'm playing this game, I kind of get carried away with the chat and then forget to actually build anything. I did used to love. Did anyone ever play Urban Terror? It was a patch for Quake 3, I think, or one of the Quakes. I used to love that game. That's a great game. Gonna tell him, Joseph, don't tell anyone, mate. Come on. It's only because I spent like £200 on that controller. I wanted to get the most out of it. But no, I've always enjoyed playing with an Xbox controller over PlayStation. The PlayStation, I just can't. I don't know. They're just too small, and yeah, just can't play with them. Never heard of it. It's really good. I think it's still going now. Actually, it's one of those games that's so old that people still do actually play it competitively. Always get killed when I talk and chat on games. Yeah, I can imagine, folks. At least on this, if I stop looking at the screen for a few minutes, it doesn't actually matter. But obviously, if we're playing a shoot-'em-up game, you look away and it's game over, isn't it? How much would you pay me not to tell anyone? I tell you what, Joseph, I'll continue to make YouTube videos if you don't tell anyone. How's that work? I think that's fair, isn't it? Good deal, but take the cash. Until you guys watch my videos a million times, I have no cash, you know. If one of you wants to bot my my channel, get me up to, like, 500,000 subscribers, and then I have some money to give out. Now I need the money. We all need the money, Joseph. We all need the money. I don't want to do too much of this. We'll just finish it here. 2 packs of cigs and a hotel. Alright, so let's do that just to give a tidier finish to this end. We need money more for RAM. That is true, Kami. That is true. We need more RAM. We need more, well, graphics, more CPU. We need everything. We need a NASA PC basically to play the game how we really want. Let's just fill these bits in. Folks, your PC is never good enough for this game. That's a fact. Even NASA's PC are not strong enough for this game. Alright, let's put concrete in. Fact. Nah, I wouldn't, call me. There's no point. That's going to do you well for a long old time. Even if this game says no, it's not. Let's just fill these bits in a bit. Tidy this little area off. Little pathway there, little pathway there, that'll do. It's rock solid at 4.9. Oh, nice, man. Alright, let's get some palm trees down, as always, in this area. These are my favourite ones. Why does it keep doing that? Stop it. Pog, should I fly to America, break into NASA and download and play the... Joseph, go for it. But if you get caught, I had nothing to do with it. However, if you don't get caught, please bring me back some CPUs, some RAM, and any sort of cool tech they have. Let's just put a few more in here and there. Didn't even upgrade my CPU cooler because I ran out of cash. Damn. Don't push it then. Don't overdo it. The last thing you want is that to overheat and cost you an arm and a leg to repair. So we kind of need some trees here, but I'm not sure what sort of trees. Let me think about that. Oh, Joseph, I thought he was going to do it for the team. I'll keep all of it. Okay. Well. At least I tried. Want to come still bike cycles with me. Still good. It's throttle even under prime 95, so that's good then. Right. Okay, so that area is not looking too bad. I'm not too sure what to add on these segments here. I can't tell from the images here what actually is in it. We could just leave it as grass, and what we could do is add a curb around it just to tidy it up, perhaps. Don't know where you live, so I won't know where to send it. Joseph, I'm from the UK. So yeah. Could add some of these mulch bits in, perhaps. Yeah, America's not cheap to fly. Are you from the UK as well, Joseph, then? Because it's an expensive flight. Go to network structures, and so I've actually got all the proper paths on here, actually. I have to go for a stone curb. Oh, for God's sake. I should have turned this off tonight to start with, then I wouldn't have had all these problems. UK from Middlesbrough. Okay, cool, man. So Fox, do you stream City Skylines then? Is that all you stream, or are you saying you do CS as well, CSGO? Because when people say CS, I just think of City Skylines, but I know a lot of people are just saying CS for Counter-Strike. Grab this path again. CS, FIFA, RT games like Total War, Men of War, fun small games, Jetball. Oh, nice, man. I'll definitely add you up and check you out next time you stream. If you're anything to go by in terms of how you've been in chat, I think you'll be quite entertaining to watch, to be honest. Want to stream City Skylines, but too many mods. Yeah, that's true. No worries, Fox. I'm always intrigued to see what streamers are around and what other games there are. So it's, to be fair, like, you know, when I watch streams, it's not always just about the streamer. You know, if there's a new game that's being played that I've never seen before, or something that I want to buy, it's always a better way of watching the game than sort of, you know, looking at review sites, because they're so, you know, the IGNs and all that sort of stuff are so they're all tainted in terms of what they've been told to basically say, and I'd rather watch someone else play it and then watch them enjoy it and see if it's something I would, if that makes sense. Unfortunately, don't have cities to play. Yeah, just hit 250 subscribers. Nice, Fox. Mainly play Fortnite, FIFA, and F1. Nice. Do you play Football Manager as well? FM? I think it's on sale if you're interested. FIFA, what team you like? I'm a Chelsea fan, if anyone wants to know. Borough hometown team, nice. Oh no, what's Fox on about now? West Ham. Well, you just brought a very good player for 45 mil, so maybe you'll actually be a half decent team this season. We'll see. Yeah, you're here. To be fair, like, he's too good for your team, and I don't mean that in disrespect to West Ham. He is a brilliant signing, but he is, you know, he's a big signing for you now. You're gonna have to really perform to keep him, I think. Transfer ban. We love the transfer ban. I'm actually really pleased that we had the transfer ban because one, it means that we've got Frankie Boy on board, who is one of my idol players. I love Frank Lampard. And also it's forcing us to actually play our youngsters, which is good. If we didn't have that, we probably would lose Hudson. He'd go if that wasn't the situation, because he's only staying now because of Frank and the situation, obviously. So yeah, it'll be an interesting season for us. And bearing in mind, our team is still the same as it was last season. We still finished third, so you can't replace Hazard. We can't, but we can build around Hazard. You know, we just need to play it. We need to have like a team now rather than a player. I mean, Hazard was basically Chelsea in a sense. Since like Terry and Frank left, we haven't really, and Drogba. Like Drogba is one of our. To be fair, we've never had a good striker since Drogba. That's a fact. Hope for European football like the old days at Upton Park. That is true. There is, you know, I wouldn't put it past West Ham if you finish like, you know, 6th, 7th, 8th place this season. I'm not sure. Are you lacking any more positions? Like in your eyes for West Ham, do you feel there's lacking of positions that you still think you need to buy for? You said a new right back, yeah. Yeah, he is a bit old, isn't he? You want to have a bit of a, you know, youngsters coming through as well, which is pretty key in the Premier League now. Having cover. Why is that not clicking? In my opinion, Chelsea United will drop out for Leeds and Leicester and Wolves. Can't see it happening. United are going to have to buy to do better than they did last season. We will probably just drop to like 5th place. It all depends on who else buys who. That is true, Fox. That is true. Yeah, Fab is getting old. The Premier League is saying Borough won't see for a while. It's funny when you think about the teams that used to be in the Premier League. Like, just think of like, you know, when who was it? Who went down again? Like Portsmouth, they went down like twice. Ipswich have gone down twice, I think now. Shows what happens to a team when you get relegated. Like the curse of losing out on the Premier League just destroys teams. Wolves are a very good side, but I can't see them being a top 4 club. Sunderland, QPR, Portsmouth, yeah. Yeah, QPR are up there for a long old time. We used to go to see some of their games. Right, what else can we add around here? Let's see. That's the thing, isn't it? You lose your money and it's sort of game over. Luton Town are doing well though. They're a local team to me. That is just ridiculous. Why would that do that? Oh, it is still there. It's weird. Liverpool, City, Spurs, Arsenal. I don't know. City, Liverpool, definitely. Arsenal, I don't know. Arsenal are just not a team you can trust nowadays. I feel that Arsenal, Chelsea, and United are in the same sort of quality spectrum at the moment. Obviously, if Arsenal and United sign a few players this season, they could be, on paper better than Chelsea, but the three of us are basically the same level, I feel. I can't really see anyone overstepping the other one. Right, so let's do some more of the football stadium, shall we? I'm getting bored of doing that little bit of detail, and we can do that a bit later on. So let's have a look at this training club. So I put the main bit down. I built this little bit here as well. The stadium itself is done. I wanted to see if I could find some stand asset to go over the crowd, because the crowd doesn't look too great in my opinion. I wanted to try and find something else for that, but I'll do that off camera. So let's work on this bit here. So there is a big hotel that sits right on the front of this, and there's a road that goes across here. So let's put this road in first. Is Falcao training there now? I think I could see him. He could be. The ball's gone into the ocean a few times, so he could well be playing there. You know what I'm missing? Trams. Is that just in life in general, or here? He'd really fit Monaco, but he doesn't have one. Yeah, that's true actually, yeah. Spurs have a good team, need a backup for Kane, and need to sign a replacement for Eriksen if he leaves. Yeah, well, Spurs have been clever in terms of their team, because they've not really. I mean, if you think about their squads, they've not really done much transfer-wise for quite some time, but they're still up there. So financially, they're doing similar to what Arsenal do, I guess, not buy anyone. Well, they obviously Arsenal have brought people, but not a huge number of them. And Arsenal, Tottenham do put a bit more faith in their youth as well. Monaco need to improve. Yeah, Monaco do need to improve. Hey Detail, welcome, how are you? Yeah, Ajax will definitely miss both of them. They are both very good players. I've been a player of Football Manager for many years, and those two players have always been quality players to have in your squad. Finishing my Crystal Beach project. Oh, nice. Sorry, I said Crystal Palace. We'll talk about football then. Tell me more about this Crystal Beach project, Detail. To be fair, Joseph, if Ajax did win against Spurs, the final would have been so much better. The final was really disappointing to watch. It was just a boring Premier League game. It wasn't like it was a proper cup game, was it? I don't know if anyone else had the same sort of feelings as I did for the final, but the final was really dull. A flexed off Clavo Beach. Oh, nice. Alright, we need to find. Have we got any hotels that would fit? That's quite tall. Lots of terraforming, nice detail. Is there any pictures of that up? I've not been that active recently to have checked those out. If you have, if so, I'll double look at them. It's like Russia World Cup, didn't feel. That's true, folks. That is true. All right, let's go back to. We've got some hotels here, haven't we? See this one. We could probably let's do this one again because these are quite nice. Oh, Calmy, don't worry. Let's talk about something else for Cammy because Cammy doesn't watch soccer. What do you want to talk about, Cammy? Start a conversation off. Formula One. Oh, there we go. I'm going to have to let you guys talk about Formula One because I haven't really followed it that much recently. Bye. Fox is off. Fox is gone. He's done one. He's had enough. Let's put some more music on because that's kind of done one as well. There we go. You best not, Fox. I'm going to use swear words right now. Don't do it, Cammy. I'm not sure if the if you'll get told off by the bot. We can't have you getting told off now. Right, so I am messing around a little bit with the training ground because it's quite hard to see what it looks like exactly. So I'm kind of just making bits up here, in a good sense. Am I the only Brit not to like Hamilton? Probably not, Joseph. Probably not. Have they got the net? We got the net. Here we go. That's tiny. How's that a net? I thought I had the huge rail. Maybe it's on the fence. That's a Formula One. That's another small one. That's a small one. Maybe. I don't have it. I hate Lewis Hamilton. Joseph, he's not a fan. By the way, I'm going to flex now. I thought I had the big ones. Maybe I'll have to do that after. Can't really put these in because they're not high enough either. How tall are these? They're still quite small. I think the last time I watched a race properly was probably when Damon Hill was racing. And that's no disrespect to the sport, that's just the last time I actually watched Formula One. So yeah, you can tell how frequently I've watched it as of late. It's when they started adding all this, like, what was it, like DSG and all, I don't know what it's called. The special like speed boosty thing. I don't really understand that. What can we put here? It feels like it needs to have like something around the outskirts. DRS, is that it? Yeah. Some of these props, if these are props, we could probably put a little bit of this on top. Okay, and what music do you like? I don't really have a preference of music, to be fair. This is just tracks from. Does this go up? No. These are just tracks from my what's it called? Where I get my free music royalties from. In terms of music, I listen to a lot of stuff. Anything from like the Chili Peppers right through to some sort of rock music. Yeah, I don't really have a type of music. I like finding the unique sort of bands, you know, the ones that are up and coming. Likewise Gamer, when will the episode come out? Which one are you talking about, Likewise? Sex Pistols, yep, good band. So we need another hotel here. This one actually has a curve on it. Can we get away with using one of these with the curve? I've found some like unique bands as of late as well. What's this? Don't know if anyone's ever heard of a band called Everything Everything. That's a really good band. Recently got into. Paul, can you do a series building Middlesbrough? Possibly, Joseph. Obviously, at the moment, I've got the two main series going, but never say never. Check them out. They're a good band. Let me have a look at my Spotify because I can never remember band names. Right, let's have a look. I still have like songs and artists that I used to listen to when I was a kid, like the All American Rejects. Shows how varied my music taste is. Let's find what else we got. Let's have a look. Look at my artists. Django. Has anyone listened to Django? The band, they're really good. Well, I think they're really good. Vitellis, Bastille, Green Day. I've always been a big fan of Green Day. Little Comets, they're a good band. Panic at the Disco, old school stuff. Sugar Cult, The Strokes. Loads of random people that I listen to. I kind of like listen to songs of people rather than just a particular band. I can't really use this, it's got that stupid bit on it. Green Day is good, nice. Yeah, I've always been a fan of Green Day, they're a great band. Okay, so we've got these two buildings in here now, which is good. Green Day is why I'm a punk. Don't blame you. I play a bit of bass guitar as well, so I've learnt all the Green Day songs over the many years. Couple of pictures of the Slope residence. Nice detail. Cheers, man. I'll have a proper look at those off stream, but I'll save the link. When will the stadium episode come out? I'm going to try and complete it this week and then see if we can get that out sort of this weekend. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. So this is the issue that I have with the Monaco build is there's so many different random shaped buildings that it's impossible to have them put in and realistic. It's a bit of a pain, I will say that. See, I'm looking on the screen now, there's this like really fancy hotel which is meant to be where this is, and it's impossible to replicate, so we're just going to have to sort of work around it, I think. What other hotels are there? We'll just put a few hotels down. What's this one? See, that's a bit too big. It's a bit too high up. The chat is living in its own life, and I love it. No, I do love. This is why I love live streaming, because you know you guys are giving some very interesting topics to talk about, and it's it's just nice to have something to do whilst you're building. Which other ones have we got here? We've got a few small ones here which you can probably fill in as well. Right, it's probably a bit too big, that one. Why are all my favourite YouTubers and streamers from the UK? Oh, really? Are they, Fox? Who else do you like watching from the UK? Is that going to be too big? Probably. What games do they play? Do any of them play cities? RT does. I might watch R. Actually, no, I think I added R. I think I watched RT game the other day, possibly. Ruins it by filling it with shit. I kind of want to hide this car park. I don't want anything on this car park. I like the UK accent, the way they talk compared to Americans. It is interesting, isn't it, how everyone has their own accent, and even people, foreign people who speak English, you can always tell a different accent from the next person. It's annoying why it's got those bits. Right, let's do that. There's actually another little bay bit here as well. Can make a Midlands accent. Okay, it's interesting. Australians, they do have very relaxing accents, don't they? So this got a building, this has another building on the side of it as well here. There is actually like a hospital, I think, along this bit. Do they have a good hospital on here? Scotland fan, love it. I wonder if we can get away putting this in. We do need to start to consider some of the hospital bits and bobs. Let's have a look on a map here. I feel sad for my mate on Discord. I left him to watch you. Paul, can I run over a kangaroo? Probably I'd advise not to, Joseph. It's probably not best to run over a kangaroo. Okay, so there's actually like a pathway between the two here. Could probably just leave these here as a little alleyway. We do need to get some fence up around this though. Why was the UK flag on that building? Which one? What the... Because God save the Queen, that is true. The one in front of me. Is it? Oh, there. Oh, yeah, in front of me. I don't know. Not sure why there's one there. What do these ones look like? Have these got the... We can't really put that against the football pitch, could we? What's this? A fence? Nope. We could just do these ones just because it's easier to place down these. Let's do that. Bring this across. I'm down to 5 frames now due to all the detailing. Damn detail. I think I will off camera get the bigger fences because it's going to look a bit more realistic with those. And then the fence will come around here. We could probably use this wall actually and expand it a little bit more. The flag is giving me OSD. We kind of replaced the flag. See, I kind of want it here, but I don't want it here. Oh, the flag's on the football pitch. It's not on the building. You can't even hide it either. Can you add Chez Fabregas on the training pitch? I might have to class this hotel or this hospital as the Foxhurst Hospital. Just because of the flag. Right. Get rid of that because I don't like the annoying pattern it leaves on the side. Put this one here as another hotel, and then we'll just flip this around. Try and cover up these car parking spaces. There we go, like that. That's better. So there's some car parking spaces along here. Snowball Mike, how do you make it sound so nice and clean? I have a Road ND and it's not as clean as yours, Pug. I've got a what's it called? It's the blue one from Snowball. No, what is it? Not Snowball. Yeah, the blue mic. And I just played around with the settings. To be fair, it took me a little while to get it sounding half decent. Yeti, that's it. Yeah. It's a really good mic for the for the price of it. I highly recommend it. Because I did have a Snowball just before, so when my audio suddenly changed, that was the reason why I went from the Snowball to this, which was really happy with. The Snowball's really good. Maybe just play around with your settings and the gain, etc. See, my gain is literally at the very minimum possible. Yeah, have a look, folks. Check out some YouTube videos and see if anyone's sort of done a video on how to get it to sound the best. I mean, what's the issue of your mic? I mean, is it just sort of echoey, or is the bass a bit too high, the treble too low, or what do you think the issue is? Have I ever thought about nuking NK? What's NK? North Korea? No, not particularly. Just as hot, no, it's just high as fuck. Mate, yeah, I mean, how is there many? I don't know much about that mic in particular, but is that more of a studio mic where you've got to change settings inside a program, or is there options on the actual microphone itself? Because like mine, this Yeti has obviously stuff that you can change on the unit as well as software wise. Studio here. But it's USB one. Okay, yeah, I get you. Definitely worth checking on YouTube though and see if anyone's sort of said about how to make this mic sound better and all this and all that. Definitely be worth doing that. I don't even know if I want this hotel here now. What I do want is one of these buildings. And then that can hide some of these car parking spaces, maybe. We add two together here. It's certainly had its moments, isn't it, Joseph? But it's good that you guys could join me today for this stream. It's always good to have the company. Send help. textures are really bad, yeah they are. I just realised that for some reason my YouTube chat isn't coming up on the screen. Let me just change that. Do you plan on building a nearby marina? There's a few, Keno, there's a few around here. I do need to change and add a few bits on here. I'm going to see if I can do something with the roof textures, because they do look a little bit cruddy, but unfortunately for someone to build this stadium, you know, it's going to... Well, not many people are going to want to build the stadium, to be fair. But yeah, the marina Keno will definitely get involved with. And yeah, for some reason, guys, the YouTube chat wasn't working. So let me just catch up what you guys were talking about. What did I miss? Did you use orange for the colour of the concrete? Not saying it looks bad. Emperor, the theme has been made especially for the series. So this is the texture for the pathways, which is pretty much identical to what you'd see in real life Monaco. Hey WJ, you're very underrated at only 7.9, 11 viewers. Help him. Cheers, Joseph. Already hosted. What more can I do? Alright. Yeah, YouTube's a funny old thing, isn't it? I just enjoy playing the game, and it's good to share it to those 7.9 thousand subs anyway. Yeah, I need to. Cheers, Cammy. Thanks for the host. But it's so chill to watch in the background. Cheers, Fox. Yeah, what do you think not done yet? What do you reckon we should do with the roof? It is similar to how it looks in real life, but the textures aren't the cleanest, are they? Like, they don't look the best. Like, we'd want something like this ideally. But to add something on these roofs is going to be very difficult. Yeah, the roof textures could work, but look at the shape of the roof. It's going to take a long time to add all those on. I'm not sure how that works. Does it just like decal over or what? Because yeah, these textures on the roofs are going to take a very, you know, the shapes are very different. Only with PO, that's the thing, isn't it? It's going to take a long time with PO. I could have a look at it and see what it's like, but it's going to be a lot of work for PO. But at least the actual building itself is well designed. It's just that texture that isn't the best. Cheers, Joseph. That's nice. Yeah, I don't do it for clickbait and all that malarkey. I'm just doing my 2 series, and if people enjoy it, they enjoy it, you know. I'm not here to become a millionaire. I'm just enjoying sharing my creations with you guys and hearing what you have to say back as well. You know, that's what makes me a better player of the game, and you know, there's times where you spot things that I need to do which I haven't done, so it's all good. Alright. So I'm not sure about this here. Pub gaming building Monaco gone 6. I'm not sure that would work, Fox. Might get told off for that, eh? Why does it keep saying tree anarchy is on? Weird. Would it be possible to use asset editor to change the roof texture? It could be. It could be. It's not something that I would know how to do. So if anyone knows, let me know. I mean, I could export it and ask a creator to change the texture of the roof, but it's a lot of hassle for, you know, a small segment of the map. So yeah, I think we'll just have to deal with what we've got, to be fair. No one else is going to recreate this building. It's too unique, and there's a lot of good football pitches already on the workshop, isn't there? Right, let me just do this. I don't know why I remembered your sub count. I have rubbish memory. Maybe you recently looked at it or something. It looks like the texture file is too small to make it better. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I think we're just going to have to deal with it. I mean, it's not terrible. You can get away with it. It's just not the not the quality of what the rest of it is, really, is it? Alright, let's have a look. Rainbow Six. I don't play Rainbow Six. I hear it's a good game though. I've seen a few people stream it. I've watched like Shroud and that play it. Right, let's have a look what we can do now. How have you got so good frames per second? One, I'm only using 150% of the DR, and this area there's not much going on, so I can kind of get away with it. If I jump over to where all of the business is, you can already see it's gone right down to literally what 9, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, it's just because this area is quite fresh. There's not really much over here yet, so I'm actually quite lucky with the frames. But yeah, they'll soon be down to like 10, don't you worry. They won't last for long like this. Alright, so have I still got, what did I use over here? I kind of want to replicate this. What did we use for this? Was it procedure objects? Yes. Let's see if this works. It might have to be done again from fresh. Thanks for the host, Joseph. Yeah, the frame difference is mental, isn't it? It really is. Okay, so it's not going to work as I had hoped. So let's delete those. Let's go into this one. Let's edit it. Let's move the position up a little bit. I think it's because that road must be going down a little bit. Will you get frames position loss with procedural objects? It doesn't really affect it, no. It's just like the advantage of playing with PO. Okay, that's probably why, because I'm still in this. Let's get off of that. Let's go into here. Opinions on Fortnite. I'm not a fan, personally. I don't like the build mechanics. I know it's the main part of the game, but I don't enjoy that sort of building in a game. Clever concept, just not for me. Let's go back to this. Let's go to move it. And let's get it. Go to there, and then we can copy this, paste it, press H to get it to the original level. So the road is still a little bit down. We put that there, and then what we can do is that's the node there. We can then knock this down a little bit more. Really, we need this to be the same as that, but I think we'll just do this for that part. And then if we grab the curbs, might be able to get a cheeky way around this. What's that going to look like? Can we raise these? No. Okay, so that's not even working anyway. We'll have to avoid that. Change the plan. We'll do it the easy way. $21. I'm not sure what it is here. It must be around that. Okay, so for some reason that's playing up, so I'm not going to bother with that anymore. Don't want to waste time on these bits. We do need to put something along here though to kind of... There's a pathway along here. Trees all the way across. Let's see what we can steal that we've already made. I think we can get away with using some of these actually. Trees and props. I'm also going to give it a save because we haven't saved it yet. Opinions on Forza 4. I've heard good things about it. Yeah, that's true, Detail. It really does. Don't crash. Really does change the game. Like, being able to do that sort of stuff. Oh, great. So, the game has crashed. That's great, isn't it? And that means I think we've lost everything that we've just built. Way, fantastic. I don't know why, I just had a feeling it's going to do that. So that could be the end of that episode. Let's load it back up. I guarantee I don't think we saved it at all, so I think that's that. I didn't do a lot, but yeah, that may mean that I kind of forget about Monaco for another few weeks, because that's going to be really annoying. Definitely get the old F's up in chat, boys, because for some reason, I don't know why, what happened to that. But yes, that could be the end of stream as well if that's not saved anything, because that is rather annoying. Oh dear. What a pain in the butt. I don't even know why I'm loading it up hoping it's saved, because it definitely didn't save. Okay, Fox, nice of you to pop by, mate. It definitely didn't save, no, because look, that's the last one I saved. Well, that is a pain in the arse, guys. But at least I know what I did, so I can redo it when I can be bothered to redo it. Yes, so that could delay the episode of the next Monaco episode. I was hoping to do quite a bit with you guys today, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, I'm not sure what we can do now, guys. What do you fancy? Because that, I don't really want to rebuild the whole of that again. That'd be pretty annoying. I'm not sure if the game crashed or something crashed on the computer, because I didn't actually read the message, to be fair. When did you last save? Probably about 2 hours ago, Detail. But it was 2 hours of like slow building. It's probably like 45 minutes of like intense non-stop building. So yeah, bit of a pain. You know, Monaco takes ages to save as it is anyway. That's why I kind of try and delay it. And I turn autosave off because it messes with the game when you've got so much built. Yeah, that's a bit of a pain to the end of the stream, I guess, then, isn't it? Yeah, so I am going to try and get an episode out this weekend, and it's hopefully, it was meant to be Monaco. It says save. What do you mean, Detail? I have a post. Oh, I see what you're saying. You have a post in the yeah, in the chat. Yeah, I should probably do that, shouldn't I? That'll probably make more sense. To be fair, this is the first time it's ever happened to me, so I've kind of got away with it for quite some time. Yeah, so it definitely didn't save because that was the last time I played it, which was 2 months ago nearly. Bloody hell. Last time I opened up the Monaco save, that shows that. But yeah, it's all happened to everyone, isn't it? It's just one of those things. But yeah, I'm going to try and do... basically, I'm going to try and complete this stadium. to try and complete the stadium for hopefully this weekend. What day is it today? It's Monday today, isn't it? So I've got till probably Thursday, I guess, and then I've got to edit it, which takes a couple of days. So we'll probably do that. Let's have a look at the workshop, shall we? Maybe you guys can help me find some stuff. We wanted to find that fence, actually, didn't we? So if you wanted to stick by, the loading screen, I bet stream started. The loading screen, yeah. I mean, the game takes about 5 minutes to load up. Let me, yeah. Not sure what actually happened when it crashed. Let's restart Chrome as well. Let's go and let's go on the workshop here. Yeah, Cammy, that is kind of why I do that. I kind of have the game loading and loaded, and I kind of give it a few minutes to sort itself out, and also gives me time to make a cup of tea and all that. Maybe it's melting as you do. It could well be, couldn't it? It could well be. Let me see if I can switch over to... I think because it's crashed, it's not finding the capture window. Right, can we do it on here then? Let's do it on here. I've not tried a box of kangaroo. I've never seen a kangaroo, to be fair, Joseph. Right, so we want the fences for the football. So if we put football fence, can we make this full screen? There we go, let's do this. So if anyone knows, oh, actually there's some other football stadiums as well, which might be better suited to than the one we were using. So it's actually got a stadium around it. Yeah, I'll have to do that, Cammy, definitely. I'm going to sub to this stadium, sorry, well, this football club, because that might actually look better than the one we put down today. Let's sub to that. Yeah, that you say, yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it? That one, the detail. Anyone know what the fences are called? I know exactly what I'm looking for, but I just can't find it. Riverside Stadium. No, it's not there, Joseph. I don't think. There's only about 5 actual proper stadiums that have been made. No, Cammy, I've set it up. It's just because the game's crashed. It's also crashed, I think, part of OBS and Chrome, the link between the two. So it's gonna... I'll have to restart the stream to get that to work, which I'm not going to do. I've been using this one. Let's go. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it looks nice. I like that one. Most popular football fence. There must be one. These are the ones that King Leno's just released, which are really nice. That one's got. That's the one I'm using, I think. Unless that's one I just subscribed to. Okay. There's also that one. I'll sub to that one as well, just to see what they both look like. Can you guys actually see what... Hang on, what's going on here? Oh, you can't see this overlay, can you? I thought you could see my overlay. That's annoying. How can I... That's weird. So I can see. Oh, it's because it's going through the Steam thing, isn't it? Right, let me have a look. Let's see what I can do here. Let's do window capture. Chrome, Steam community, will that work? Alright, let's just do another capture window then. It might be because the game crashed that it's not going to work. Yeah, I think that's going to be the end of the stream, guys, because this ain't going to work either. Well, I didn't really want the stream to end that way. It's a bit annoying. So apologies for that, guys. The game decided to ruin things for us. I was going to stream for another hour or so anyway. But it seems now that we can't really do that without restarting the stream, and it's kind of pointless doing that now. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's probably going to be it for today. I'm gonna, as I say, I'm gonna try and carry on. Well, I'm gonna obviously not carry on. I'm gonna have to redo the whole of the stream that we had today. Get that going. See if I can get something built, and I'm gonna try and get an episode out for this week, and then I want to do one more episode next week, the week after. Which will obviously be the Isle of Wight episode, and then that following week I'm actually in the Isle of Wight for a week, so I won't be doing any videos or live streams at all. But I did mention on the on my social media that I was thinking of taking the camera with me and record some of the footage of the island and sort of see what there is around there. Well, not see, I've been there many times, but show you guys what is around there. Which, if that's of interest to you guys, I'll obviously post that up as a sort of video. Not sure if I can do a live stream of the Isle of Wight. I could try. Never looked at setting up a live stream with my phone, but we can have a look at that. But I will definitely be taking some video footage. I've bought myself a gimbal for my phone, so I'll be able to take some good sort of panoramic views and all this and all that. So that'll be pretty fun. Can't wait to try that out. I will be going with the puppy as well, so we'll see how that goes. Be interesting to see how the ferry over is going to be with a now 1-year-old puppy. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm definitely going to take some video footage, some photos, and if I mash it all together at the end into a video, if you guys are interested in seeing that, obviously I will do that. So we can do that. Yeah, but anyway, guys, if you are watching on Twitch, please do give me a follow. Be good to see you back. Hopefully next time the game won't crash on us and we'll be able to play a little bit better. If you're watching on YouTube, please do hit that like button as well, just to help the video along its way. And yeah, check out the YouTube channel, guys, if you haven't already. I also have a Discord channel as well, which I will try and find the link for before I go. For some reason also it's crashed my Discord, so whatever cities did has pretty much destroyed the whole of my computer, which looks like it needs a reset. I don't think I'm gonna, let me see if I can force close this. Let's have a look. I came over from YouTube. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Discord. Let's force you to close. And let's try and reopen it. But yeah, I'm hoping after my Isle of Wight break, I'm going to try and get the videos going a bit stronger. Try and get something going together a bit more weekly. It's obviously difficult at the moment with work commitments and other stuff, but I do want to try and get to a stage where we can have regular videos and I can have like a buffer of videos. So I may end up taking a break over the sort of August period and just see how things go. And you know, see what happens from there really. Let's grab this, generate the link. So guys, if you do use Discord, feel free to jump into mine. You'll get some updates, screenshot teasers of anything new that's coming out to the channel, and you can follow me on Discord and all the other bits and bobs. If you want to support me, you can support me on Patreon as well. All the videos when they're ready will be up as a link on Patreon, so if you are one of the patrons, you will get to see videos before everyone else. So if you want to do that, you can do so on there. Also obviously supports the channel. All the money that comes from that just basically goes towards the bills of the channel, which is mostly Premiere Pro, my sort of music side of things, to have the video, music and the videos and all that malarkey. But yeah, thank you all still for sticking around. I know we haven't played the game for a while now, and it's good to see you all sticking by. So yeah, that's the recap really. Monaco video hopefully this weekend, Isle of Wight video hopefully the week after. That video, I'm thinking for the Isle of Wight, I'm thinking we're probably going to just do the final details on that housing estate area, you know, the one we did for the ferry port. I'm just going to finish off that area, and then we're probably going to jump away to something completely different. And I have got a big treat coming soon for the Isle of Wight series, which I'm not going to tell you about, but I'm going to let you into a little secret because you're still here. And basically the secret is there's going to be someone else building on the island. So there's something to keep you wondering until it happens. But yeah, thank you all guys for watching. Stick around on the channel for the next episode. I say Monaco hopefully this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, depending on how things go. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the conversation, and I will I'll catch you all in the next video. Thanks guys, have a good evening. Enjoy the weather if you're from the UK or anywhere that's having this ridiculous heat wave. Keep safe, drink lots of water, and I'll see you all then. Thanks for watching guys, and all the best.